here's the topic.
Howdy.
I haven't sat down yet. Doesn't matter. The video's starting anyways. Welcome. We are the Guildmasters. So, yes. You ready for this beautifully, whatever? This topic, actually, there's going to be some rage.
We haven't talked about this topic yet.
We have not. But I know what the topic is. They don't, which is perfect, because their surprise reaction is going to just spew hate. Anyways,
How do you spew hate?
So I found this article online, which just infuriates the ever-living core out of me, because it's literally just DMs that don't know how to... They don't know how to... Alright, you ready? Just the title of this alone. 10 abilities in Dungeons & Dragons that a DM should never give a party.
Already restrictions.
Yeah. Yeah, why are we... Okay, as a DM, you're supposed to facilitate the game. Not... Yeah, so you're already restricting your probably restricting. But let's read on. Alright, so I'm not going to name this person, or whoever, organization. But I'm going to read it, so if you're watching this, please listen. When taking on the role of DM, it is easy to become overloaded as a campaign progresses, and players gain new class ability spells and magic items. In light of this, it is important for a DM not to give a character, or the party as a whole, an ability that will unbalance the game. Players can take the most simple of abilities and exploit them to gain an advantage that the DM never intended the party to have. As a guide for beginning DMs, here are 10 abilities a DM should never give a party. The abilities listed are extra abilities that a player gets via something other than from a race or advancing in class. That's BS, by the way, but we'll get to that. Any thoughts on that lovely paragraph just read?
Well, I mean, for one, the more restriction you do to the game, the less of an RPG it is.
Yes.
You know, people come to play D&D because
they want to have fun.
Yeah, and other RPGs restrict them in a way that they don't want to be restricted. Right. So.
And it's when you're playing D&D or whatever RPG game you want to play, it's because you want to role play. It's a role playing game.
Exactly.
It's like, who put role playing in my role playing game? You know.
Yeah.
But anyways, so shall I get on to the 10th on his or whoever this is lists?
Yeah.
One ability. So the 10th ability that a DM should never give a party: teleportation.
Let's just ride horses everywhere.
Yeah. Let's.
Or if you can train a dragon.
I mean, you're freaking druid.
Yeah.
A lot of classes would be.
But it's pointless.
Yeah. What's the abilities you got that just freaking?
It's called tree stride. Technically, it's teleporting.
Yeah.
Transport via plants.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to
use teleporting.
Yeah. Or teleportation circle.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's a great thing. Even our own freaking game, we're implementing like, hey, what if the towns are interconnected with some circles and they could just step on and.
What about the monk's shadow?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. As a bonus action, but remember, the person said that this doesn't interfere with class abilities.
Yeah.
Just.
It's teleporting.
It would be easier for the DM, especially if you want a magic area, okay, like a magic twined area, to have teleportation spells, be able to put the party on different parts of the map, especially if you're using a very large map in your campaign.
And there's simple. And the problem with this is the DM should know how to. The restriction should come with, okay, as a player abusing an ability that's restricting the rest of the party.
Right.
You know, and then you chat with them and be like, hey, you know, or simple like teleportation circle. Maybe just all the circles, you have to pay a fee to use them. Okay. So it's there, but it's like, you know, it's like, but it's fair. It's not like, oh, you can't use that because I can't be creative.
Yeah. Sounds like you've never been a DM.
Any other thoughts on that, or should I move on?
No, move on.
Okay, the next one.
Bring the rage.
ESP and detect thoughts. You are not allowed to detect thoughts on anyone.
That just sounds like the DM doesn't want to do backstories on his own characters.
Yeah.
Like, I want to detect the thoughts of that guard right there to see if my buddy's in that prison. No, why would you want to do that?
Yeah. I honestly, that feels like you'd be playing a two-dimensional game.
First off, detect thoughts, okay, well, maybe the people he's trying to detect thoughts on have a necklace of prevention. But if you're going to, like, there's ways you can get around that. But if you're going to introduce those, allow the players to also be able to get those. So it's like, oh, he's got a necklace that keeps people from preventing. Well, I'm gonna go steal it from him. All right, cool. You know, do it.
Right.
You know, like, why not? Like, anyways. All right, you ready for the next one? This next one, raise dead and resurrection.
They're off the list.
You can't. Your cleric just can't. Redbeard, your cleric just can't.
I would multi-class then and be something ridiculous even more than.
The problem is, it's like he's basing, or whoever it is, he, she, whatever, is basing these on, like, it's almost like,
Basing them on his own failures?
yeah, it's like they're not trying to be creative with what they're doing. Like, okay, you can't raise dead, you can't use resurrection, even though they're literal skills. It's like, okay, maybe they just can't think around it. Like, you got to come up with scenarios, and even still, it's...
These first three topics really feel like the DM is playing a game he wants to play, and he's using everyone else as NPCs. Yeah.
That's what I was... I completely lost my train of thought. That's exactly what it is. Okay, the next one, I could maybe buy, but...
You got too many people here listening?
Immunity. That's a magic item you're giving someone. That's like, okay, you're immune to necrotic damage. That could fit. I don't think you should be like, oh, you got... I don't know, there's magic items that make you invulnerable to like a bunch of crap, but like, still, you should...
I mean, it would add incentive to your players. Having immunity in the game as an option to achieve or collect is much more incentive than, you know, just having basic stuff. And an ability that lasts with you. You know, you give you a suit of armor that gives you immunity to necro or something like that.
And granted, that's something like, you probably, maybe not in the beginning, but maybe someone had in their backstory that they friggin', like, their parents got killed by vampires and they've sworn vengeance against vampires, and so they've got a special necklace that protects them from necrotic, whatever.
I mean,
you know, and...
How hard is it to get around immunity? It's not.
It's not. And, hey, maybe someone steals the magic item that's giving them this immunity, because that's not, you know, we just friggin'...
No creativity.
Nope.